This is JuntuMae back with another video. Just dropping in. I've been on a bit of a hiatus. Last month, last month was a roller coaster ride, man. A lot of things that transpired in my personal life that required my immediate attention, and so had to handle that accordingly. But I want to drop in and video my condolences. I gotta say to Mrs. Sonia Macy. Sister was brutally murdered in her home about a month ago by this race soldier. So my thoughts and condolences to her family. Thoughts and prayers, and hopefully they find justice. And also, man, I lost my last uncle, Uncle Marlon Thomas. So like a dad to me, and man, that was a hard hit, man. A lot of things happened. My car got stolen. I had to go buy a new car. I had a cancer scare. I had to have surgery, and a lot of things. But you know, along with the bad comes good. You know, we got a book deal with Pegasus Publishing. He picked up two peas in the pod. Got picked up my last novel. So a lot of blessings along the way, and a lot of tragedy as well. So such is life. But I was asked a question, and I'm gonna talk more about it on my podcast. But I was asked a question. People wanted to get my thoughts on the upcoming election. And I talked about it with some brothers on my job and stuff, and began, having some back and forth conversations. And I believe it is a very important election. But I'm an independent. Okay, I don't waver to either party, Republican or Democrat. I'm an independent, but although I guess my ideals and a lot of my core principles would lean more toward conservatism, which honestly, traditionally, black folks were always conservative. Black people, as a community, we were always conservative. And then I guess along the way, during the civil rights era, maybe 60 some odd years ago, many of us converted to Democrat. And so growing up, when I became of age to vote, hell, I voted Democrat because my family voted Democrat. It wasn't until I got a little bit older that I decided to go independent. That's kind of where I'm at, and I've been there for a long time. Although I did vote for Obama on his first term, but after that I went back to independent. My humble opinion is you should vote what's in your interests. You should vote according to policy. Okay, if the Democrats' ideals align with your ideals or your beliefs, then I guess go blue. If you are more conservative, then you should vote Republican, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I'm on the fence with it. I'm independent. I ain't got no chains around my neck and shackles on my feet. You know what I'm saying? And I say you should, as an American citizen, you should vote according to policy. I think a lot of times, black folks, we get caught up in identity politics too much, and I think a lot of times that holds us back. We should know by now that all skin folk ain't kinfolk. That's a fact. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. So I don't vote according to who's black and who has a nice shade of tin on them. I just don't do that. If they're male or female, I don't do that either. I want the best person for the job, who's best qualified. And if we're going off identity politics, you can look around the country at different cities and different towns with black mayors and governors, and you can judge for that, check that out for yourself, and decide, would you want to live under those circumstances, or would you want to live under better circumstances? But I think I'm more upset and discouraged that how black people are disrespected, and how we're bullied and shamed if we don't vote a certain way according to what people think. I say fuck them. You vote. You don't change your principles or who you are to appease others, okay, or make others comfortable, especially if you don't know them, okay? Don't do that. Vote what's in your interest, and what's going to help you sustain your lifestyle and provide for your family. That's what you should vote for. And I'm gonna say this real quick, and I gotta go. But I also believe that black folks need to quit thinking that politicians are gonna come save your ass. Okay, they're not gonna fix your problems. They're not. Many politicians, oftentimes looking out for their own interests too. You understand? Remember that. I think when we fell off as a community is we took our eyes off God. We took our eyes off God and started putting it into these politicians. And we need to focus back on God again. Yes, vote. That's your right. That is your right to vote. And I know that people say our ancestors died for our right to vote, which a lot of them did. That was a struggle. But they didn't vote to tell you who to vote for. They didn't say you better vote. The most disrespectful shit I done heard is vote blue no matter who. You ain't black if you don't vote Democrat. That was the most disrespectful shit. I might, I might do it if you just want to vote. Just say, hey, vote for me because of I provide this policy. Or you know what? I have black people's community interests in my program. Okay. You ain't got to manipulate and run game on people, man. But that's just my opinion, man. I'm not here to tell you who to vote. You're grown. You do. If you're over 18, hey, make your own decision. God gave you that right, that God-given right to decide things for yourself. Some people are saying, hey, I'm gonna sit on the couch. I'm voting for the couch. I'm voting for my pet. Voting for my pet puppy and whatever. Hey, man, do you? If you don't know what turns you on, it'd be a shame to leave out of here not knowing what turns you on. You know what I'm saying? So I said I'm independent. The soap opera that's going on with the Republicans and Democrats ain't got nothing to do with me. I definitely do think things can be better. In the country. I got a rude awakening, man. When I was trying to find some health insurance the other day, I was like, damn. I've been off the market for a few years. My Medicaid went out, so I got to get some new health insurance. And I was like, damn, are you serious? Went to the grocery store. I can't go to the grocery store and not spend at least $60-$70. Just myself. If I was still married and had a family, man. So, it's just little things you got to think about. You got to think about the educational system and where you want to be if you're my age, or if you're younger. If you're a young person, just kind of starting out, or if you're in your 30s, 40s, whatever, think about where you want to be 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And if whoever the candidate is, if those policies align up to what your goals are, then vote for that candidate. Shit. And don't let nobody shame you into thinking otherwise. Whichever side you choose. So anyway, that's my take on that. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I got the day off, man. So the weather's kind of acting a little nice today. It ain't in the hundreds. It's been in the hundreds, man, for the past 2-3 months. So I'm gonna get out of here, man, and get a little vitamin C. But you all stay blessed. I appreciate y'all. All the subscribers. Whoever you are, checking us out over here. We're gonna be back with more videos. Also, be sure to check out our podcast on Spotify or whichever podcast you're streaming on. You can find us there. So y'all stay blessed. Your health is your wealth, and I mean that with all sincerity. Take care. Oh, and shout out to all my 9 to 5 workers out there, man. My entrepreneurs, business people, uh, firemen, city workers, state workers. Man, much love to all you guys. You're hustlers, whatever you're doing, artists, creators out there, content creators, podcasters. Shout out to much love and respect to you guys, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys inspire me. So, with that being said, you guys stay blessed. Take care. Peace. We'll see you on the next one.